what's up? Today I want to share with you a classic traditional recipe for Lagana. Lagana is the Greek flatbread, typically made and enjoyed around Lent. We make this and we eat this on Clean Monday, or as we say, Catharo Deftera. My recipe today is a little different. It's a lot easier because I'll be using self-rising flour, which will eliminate a few of the steps. So let's get right to it. First things first, let's preheat our oven 400 degrees Fahrenheit or about 200 degrees Celsius. Get that off and going. The first ingredient is flour. And for this, I'm going to be using 4 cups going right into my mixer. And for this, my mixer is going to be doing all the hard work. Very, very easy. Along with this, I'm going to do a pinch of salt. You don't need much at all for this. I'm going to do about a 1/4 cup of olive oil. I prefer it that way. If you like, you can use less. Totally up to you. Now, with this, I usually start off when I'm using about 4 cups of flour, about 1.5 cups of water. So that's going to go in there as well. And let our mixer do everything else. The trick to know when your dough is actually ready is when it actually starts pulling away from the sides of your bowl. Once it does that, you know you're ready to go to the next step. All right, so we're ready to go. My dough is looking fantastic. My bowl is clean. It's exactly what I want. Now, the next step. Let's try and start planning ahead. I'm gonna take a little bit of olive oil and I'm gonna grease my sheet pan. I don't want my Lagana to stick. And it's also gonna add a nice flavor to this. And it's very easy. Perfect. Now, that's out of the way. Time to work on our actual dough here. Now, I'm gonna grab a little bit of flour for my surface. That's perfect, just like that. Grab this. Nice workable dough. Nothing complicated at all. And just knead it a little bit. You don't need much to this. Just a few turns. All right, that's looking perfect. Let's bring our pan here. And all I'm going to do is open up this dough in any shape pretty much you like. The next step, which is classically as well, Lagana, is indenting it with your fingers. And this gives it that classic look as well. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of water and just generously baste it on top. And that way, it's going to give our sesames somewhere and something to stick to. As well, there are those that put a little bit of sugar in their water. That's fine too. I prefer to keep mine super savory. The choice is up to you. Take some sesame seeds and just pour or sprinkle over your Lagana. And that's perfect right there. So now, my oven's ready to go, 400 degrees. I'm gonna pop this in for about 35 to 45 minutes or until it becomes GBD, golden brown and delicious. All right, so my Lagana is done. It's being added to the oven for about 20 minutes, so I've let it cool a little bit so I can handle it. As you can see, it's done absolutely perfectly. Even underneath, that's the color and the doneness that you want. So now, this traditionally, when you do make a Lagana, they did not use yeast because it was supposed to be an unleavened bread. That's the first thing. If you want to use yeast in your recipes like most out there, that's totally fine. That totally works. Secondly, traditionally as well, back in the day or that day, they didn't use knives to cut the Laganas. The knives at that time were considered an instrument of evil. So basically Lagana was always torn, much like this. And look at this. This is absolutely amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. I'm going to try a little piece now. That, my friends, is absolutely delicious. And just cut it into chunks, break it apart like that, and let all enjoy it around the table. So that's it for this recipe on my classic Lagana. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I really hope you guys try this and make this for yourselves. It's super easy and only a few ingredients. I thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like button and consider subscribing. And until next time, from my family to yours, Χρόνια πολλά and Kali Sarakosti. Much love. Bye for now.